Okay, so the quick topic I just wanted to cover, I'm going to go into more detail in a few more videos, but regarding bands and using them in training. Now with the body width to do with strength curves, so for example when we do say biceps, we're weakest at the extremity down the bottom, strongest in the middle, then weakest again right up the top somewhere. So if you apply that to think with every single muscle, so with shoulders, you know, you're quite weak down here, in the middle you're about the strongest, and then way at the top here, it's really hard again. So what bands do, for example, they apply the attention through the constant range of motion, whatever it is. But what it does is help to give you explosive power. Depending on the band strength and length and how far you're pushing, there are a lot of variables to take into account. So experiment with bands a lot, try different lengths, different strengths. Sometimes you don't even need much weight at all, and that's the whole thing. The other thing too is that bands are a lot like your muscles. Actually, they're pretty much the same in a way. They are like elastic bands. Once they warm up, they stretch, as you notice. When you do exercises, you're stretching your muscles through a full range of motion, contracting and relaxing at the same time. So with bands, so say for example, I want to do a bicep curl. Got the band down, strapped to me at the foot, for example, and I'm pulling it up. Band's strapped to the bar or strapped to your wrist, however creative you get. And as you pull it up, it gets harder and harder and harder and harder. Now what you've just done is create a constant tension, and it's getting harder down in the weaker area. It's getting harder where you're strongest in the middle. And then it's getting extremely hard where you're actually weakest at the top. So that's the one thing that is actually extremely good with bands. It's helping you to get from that last bit here, from where you are strongest here, helping you get where you are weakest up here. So if you then take the bands away, so if you did that for a couple of weeks or a week or two, even just a set maybe, then you go do it without a band, what you'll find is that muscle-mind connection, because you have to switch your muscles on so much because the bands isolate extremely well. You take the bands away, then you actually lift, you're actually more explosive to get it up because the body's going, oh, that's actually, it's not as bad. That constant tension is the same without the band, from the whole way pretty much is really the same. But with the band, as you go from here up, it's actually really hard. So taking the band away, and then you go to lift, you go, whoa. So that's kind of one explanation of what bands do. So hopefully that helps a bit. Trial and error with absolutely everything. I'll put a few more videos up, but once it comes down to biomechanics and physics and all the theories behind it, essentially gravity has to go down. Irrefutable fact. When you look at tension, force and contraction and how the muscle works from the start of motion to the end, you'd be amazed at actually what you can do and how far you can get along with your training. So hopefully that helps a bit. I'll put more up and yeah, enjoy. Cheers.